Well, good morning. Welcome. I can tell you that there's a lot more excitement coming in today, and I think you got the word. We're not going to talk any bad news this morning. None. So everybody came in thinking there's no bad news, and we're not going to talk about any bad news. So let's celebrate. This is our 10th in service. Give yourself a hand. I hope you all got your bag. It's to arm you. We have given you the most prized gift in the state of Idaho, a new plate. This is, in your bag, you will find things that will help you with this, educating our community in terms of where we're at, what we're doing, and what's going on. And if you haven't looked in, please look in there. One of the big flyers is our informational flyer as well on the new health science building. We want to make sure we get the word out and the information out to everybody. Speaking of everybody, I'd like to welcome today, we have some dignitaries with us. The chairman of the State Board of Education, Dr. Linda Clark, is here. Please stand. Board member Stan Bastian is here. Please give him a hand. And I believe one of the premier mayors in the state of Idaho, the mayor of Nampa, is here. Debbie Kling, will you please stand? In case you didn't know it, Mayor Kling has stepped up and is helping us get the word out, and in terms of doing things to make sure that the message gets out about the need for the health science building and the need that CWI can help serve this community better. Also in your packet, you're going to find other informational items which are really important for you to know and at least be aware of. With that, I'm going to, there's no steps on the stage, and I did plant 4 or 5 people up front. Those of you that were here last year, they said, please don't walk around, please just sit on the chair and don't move. So I'm going to stay really close to the edge of the apron of the stage, away from the apron of the stage. I recently attended a Boise Valley Economic Development meeting, and there was one of the consultants that came out of there and said, you know, there's really a vibe in the Boise Valley area. And it's a vibe that you really have something special. And I got to tell you that I walked away from that meeting thinking, you know what, we really do have something special, and CWI is one of the most special things that's occurring in the Valley. What you're doing and the impact that you're having, you in the classroom, you on the lines, you on the front lines with student services, and you that are just maintaining our facilities, maybe don't understand the major impact that this college is having on the local community and the local valley. It is huge. The economic impact is well over $102 million. And that's nothing compared to the impact that you have as faculty, staff, and people that work with the students each and every day. You are changing people's lives, literally. I had a real, I happened to be spinning on the TV Saturday, and how many of you have seen or know of Mr. Holland's Opus? That was on Saturday. I don't know when it was. It must have been late at night. But it really refreshed and renewed me as to why and the kinds of impact that colleges, high schools have on their students. The impact that that individual had was tremendous. You in the classroom touch hundreds of lives every single year. And it's inevitably for the better. And that's what I really want to talk about. We did kind of a survey, and we asked our administrative team, what are the 3 most important things that CWI has? What's the 3 strengths that we really have? And overwhelmingly, the #1 thing came back as our people. That's our people dedications, our people passion, our people commitment. Our people are doing the impossible here, and from the standpoint, when I say impossible, say, oh yeah, every college does great things. That's true, but we really are a startup college, and I don't know how many of you in the room, from day one, we're going to give recognition awards for tenure people and for 5-year people and those that have just started. We're a startup college. There were no rules when we started. We have created everything from scratch, and at the same time we've done all of that, We've handled hundreds of thousands of students every year. This fall, we're looking to be handling about 33,000 in this coming year. That is a huge impact in changing people's lives forever. And I got to tell you, the stories go on and on and on. I want to share just one short story with you about Jacob Tenure and Roberta Flack. Roberta Flack. The great singer Roberta Flack came to CWI, worked with Jacob. Let me get this correct, okay? It was included in the video highlights, but I want to share with you just a little bit more details of that particular story. Jacob participated in undergraduate research through LSAMP. And I know we work with anachronisms all day long, so I won't even go there. He's a first-generation student, he's a self-starter, and he's a passionate learner, which a lot of our students are once they realize that they have the opportunity to do this. Jacob worked with Rebecca Flock. Is Rebecca here? Rebecca, are you here? Stand up. Where is she? Stand up, be recognized. Rebecca and Jacob, Roberta's associate professor of chemistry. She's doing her water quality research at Lake Lowell. Both her and Jacob built a low-cost device. I'm not going to get this, I hope to get this just right. Low-cost device that measured the thermocline? I'm okay still? Okay. Temperature variable with depth of the water in Lake Lowell, part of the Deer Flat National Wildlife Refuge. Thermoclines have been part of the research surrounding harmful algae blooms affecting lakes and reservoirs around the globe. Jacob showcased this research and completed as a CWI student during the Pacific Northwest Lewis Strokes Alliance, and he presented his findings along with students from University of Washington, Oregon State University, Boise State University, Washington State University, and guess what? Jacob was the first community college student to win Best Student Poster Presentation during the regional LSAMEP conference. Thank you, Roberta. I've got to tell you that he's, Rebecca, I'm still, this is why they don't let me introduce students at graduation either. Oh yes, I know I'm supposed to, okay, I'm back. If you just pay attention, President, get the hell back on the seat and This is a shining example of the kinds of things that we do here at CWI. And I can't tell you enough, it's always wonderful to get national recognition. It's always wonderful to get the kinds of accolades that we get. But every day, something's happening in a classroom which are changing somebody's life. And every day, you may not even know it. We hear about it a lot in the community, about how people have gone to CWI and said, man, that was the best start ever. I've heard of people that have gone on to our local universities and come back to CWI because it was a second opportunity for them to say, no, I can learn. There is opportunity here. There's something that I can work with. You know, in years past, this is when I turned and started talking about the challenges that we have that we're facing, the challenges of the model of higher education, gloom and doom of the future funding models and things that keep us up all night. And I'm sure you've heard we're not going to talk about that today. We're not going there. This year, I'd like to present more of a message of confidence, because I think we have some unbelievable confidence here at CWI that we have not acknowledged that we've had in the past. I have confidence in all of you and that's what matters the most in terms of what the future holds for us. We're going to have things thrown at us all the time. Every year there's going to be change. We're a startup, so we have chaos constantly. So we know that. So it doesn't matter what the future holds, what the challenges that face, we can conquer it together with each other. You've all heard the message from the last year. Some of the key points that were accountability, the levers of revenue and expense, and I know you've heard over and over and over from me, need versus wants. We have this conversation at home constantly with children. What do we need versus what do we want to do or what do we want to have? I'm proud to say that because of all of you and your commitment to work stronger and harder on things, we build efficiencies and we either stop doing or start doing what we're able to accomplish with a number of things built this year. This year we were able to, with your help, your cooperation, your support, we were able to deliver CEC 3% merit increases. That does not come lightly. For those of you that may not understand, when the governor announces or the state announces that they're giving us a 3% increase, that's for 28% of you. That's what we get funded for, is 28% of our staff. So we have to go back and figure out how do we get the other 72% to make sure we do it. And we were able to do it this year thanks to you and thanks to your support and cooperation in terms of working with us to make that budget work. We had another big milestone this year. 5 years ago, we made a good decision. We outsourced all of our IT functions. This last year, this last summer, we transitioned our information technology team back to in-house. And that is a good decision for us at this time in this place. Another great thing that you've helped us do that has really benefited our students, this is the third year of no increase in student tuition. No increase. This is in the face, in case you don't know, this is in the face of our sister campuses raising tuition across the board, and in one case, one of the colleges had to jump their tuition $10 a credit, if you can imagine. We also presented to our board a balanced budget for FY19, and I'm very, very proud and secure that that budget that was passed, we will not only be able to live within, but you, with your efforts and commitment and dedication, will be able to make that work to our benefit in terms of really finding those needs that we need to meet, not necessarily all the wants that we have, in terms of moving this college forward in the next year. This is our 10th year. This is a big year. Our 10-year graduation coming in May of 1919 is going to be a big one, and it's going to be a huge celebration of 10 years of some phenomenal, unbelievable success. We have done things that schools have only thought might be possible. We have done them. We've completed them. And that's because of you, your people, your dedication, your passion, and your commitment to making sure that happens. I want to give thanks to all of you for your efforts. And I want to praise you for the great things that we've accomplished, because we did not do it alone. We did it together, and we did it as a team. I realize that it was not easy, and I know that a lot of you have had to endure a lot of very hard, difficult change during this time. But our ability to adapt and transform is what makes us special and different from the other colleges and universities in this country. And in fact, that we do it together, that is mighty special. Hashtag mighty CWI. There's not only one thing mighty at CWI, but I'm going to turn over to Live with 5. Is Live with 5 here?
All right.
Okay, we have a Live with 5. Can I leave this now?
Yeah, good morning. No, I think you're going to stay on the stage
I'm going to stay right
here.
here.
Good morning, everyone.
I do what I'm told.
That's right. That's right. Good morning. 5 here with your mighty CWI moments over the past year. You know, I've had a chance to meet so many wonderful faculty, staff, and students. It's been inspiring to watch all of you firsthand and all the amazing work that you do every day to help empower our students.
Does everybody know who this is? This is not a consultant. This is Ashley.
Yeah.
Okay?
AKA 5. Yeah, there you go. I believe of all the areas in the college, instruction, let me get this right here, experiences the most mighty moments. You have the connection with the students, and the passion you have for teaching shines through in everything you do. How many of you received special program accreditation this past year? Stand up. Business? I know you're in here. How about automotive? Yeah. Oop. How about dual credit? Where's dual credit? And for that, I say,
hashtag mighty instruction.
Woo! There we go. There we go.
Wait a
Hey,
minute,
moving
wait a
on to
minute.
workforce.
Wait a minute, we rehearsed this for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you can tell. And moving on to workforce development,
work?
375 first-year apprentices attended orientation this past year. And we also had a first ever plumbing apprentice graduation, which had a chance to shine a light on 600 plus hours of study for these students over the course of 4 years. Let's give a
Hashtag no mighty backups of the sewer.
nice. You may have heard about this next program. Let's hear it for Stephen Crumrine and CWI's dual credit team. The largest dual credit provider in the state. More than 57,000 credits. How about a
Hashtag cool dude dual credit.
There we go. Up next, let's talk about student services. Anybody out there? No, that's right. You're all at our one-stop locations working, and for that, we appreciate all the dedicated work that you do every day to help our students enter into the CWI community. But moving on, let's talk about all the approved plans that the advising team and changes they've incorporated over the past year to better serve our students. That's right. In addition, let's not forget about fun on campus, right? We all like to have fun. So let's thank Student Affairs for Spring Skate, right? I don't know if you had a chance to get out there, sort of takes you back to elementary school, 5th grade at the roller dome, skate, having fun with everybody, maybe listening to Ben Halen jump music. Took me back a little, right? Hey, gotta love it, man. It was good times. But in addition to that, they also had free movies, welcome back, and finals week blackout events. So I can't wait to see the cool activities they bring us this year. It's going to be cool. So let's hear it.
Hashtag back to the future memories.
All right. Up next, facilities. Wow, we all need lights on in our classrooms and offices. And boy, especially on these hot summer days when the temperature is north of 100 degrees, it's nice having air conditioning in the buildings, right? So let's talk about all the great work facilities has done in the past years. They've made a number of upgrades, landscaping upgrades across multiple campuses. They've added LED lights to our Canyon County campus, as well as a new chiller. Hey, there we go. Which accounts for an $80,000 project rebate and will create an annual savings of 25%. How cool is that, huh? So our facilities has a constant focus on clean, safe, that's right, sustainable campuses. Let's give a
Hashtag being green is cool.
There we go. Hey, while we're talking about money, let's talk about this. Just over $2.3 million in grants awarded. A shout out to everyone who helps support and execute grants here at CWI. Give me a
Hashtag grant money is good money.
There we go. All right. Up next, let's talk a little about technology. We've got the mobile app. It's on its way. So if you've ever wanted the campus in your pocket, hey, here you go, right? This is your opportunity. You'll be coming out here in the first semester here. And this will help faculty to connect easier with students. It'll help them also, people to navigate our campuses. And they'll also be able to get the latest news and events with this app. So how about a
Hashtag mobile is now.
boom? I like it, right? There you go. This past spring, we received a $10 million commitment from the governor and the Idaho State Legislature for a new state-of-the-art health science building on our Nampa campus. So we're working hard to secure the balance of the project funds. So keep an eye out for that, and let's hear it.
Hashtag mighty CWI health sciences.
Yeah. All right. Woo! Let's hear it. All of these mighty moments contribute to the tremendous success of our students. And guess how many we've served in the last year? Over 32,000 students. That's a testament to all of your hard work. Let's hear it. So, throughout the year, let's share all the great events, projects you're working on. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you have an idea for a story that you would like to do a Live with 5 broadcast, go ahead and send me an email at ashleysmith5@cwidaho.cc. So, this is 5 reporting live. Back to you, Bert.
We're going to take him off coffee the rest of the week. People thought I was over the top. No, it's great. Ashley, give Ashley another hand. Ashley did a great job. Hashtag mighty proud. Quite frankly, I am so proud of you, what you do, and I'm honored to be a part of this operation, this facility. I want to actually, I know it's not on the script, I know. I want to add one hashtag. One of my biggest angst at the 10 years is that we're huge. We're no longer a small college where I know all 5 faculty instructors and I know all 12 staff and I know everybody in the room. We're big, we're huge. And what usually happens when organization becomes very, very, very large, they become bureaucratic and less mobile, less agile. And we, as you well know, many of you are already exposed to our efforts through some great expertise that's been brought on board to talk about agile lean management. I want to challenge you. There's over 300 and some of you in the room today. We had a presentation at our board meeting from the students about student pantries and food and the lack of food and the food struggle. And it's not new to us. It's not new to higher education. In fact, it's a big issue. We have students that are going to show up on campus Monday. There's 350 of you here in the room. Because of the bureaucracy of what we're dealing with and the things that are going on today, we're not going to be able to move as quickly as we thought we would with an effort to help get food into those pantries. I would challenge you, hashtag great people of CWI. Between now and Friday, find a way to bring canned goods or food goods to Patrick's people. And I know there's 5 outlets that we're trying to put food into these pantries for our students, our CWI students that are trying to get back to school and change their lives for the better. So if you in any way could help bring food in, where should it go, Patrick?
The Student Life Center in the academic building. Yeah.
Student Life Center in the UNCAP building. If there's any way, we need to have those pantries with some food in them when these students start showing up Monday. And it isn't going to happen through our normal process of how we work through it. And I greatly appreciate whatever efforts you can do in that regard. This year I look forward to continuing to be a dynamic institution, hashtag mighty CWI. I will tell you that we're mighty adaptive, we're mighty innovative, and we're mighty agile, and we're going to continue to move in that effort. And we are special. You are special. And again, my tagline that I've used for years is you in this room are changing people's lives for dynamic purposes forever. You may not know it, but it is happening, and it's happening every day at our college. I wholeheartedly believe in the meaning of CWI and what we stand for and our mission. And we believe that our students, we believe in our students and in each other. And most importantly, we show up every day ready to fulfill the mission of CWI, the College of Western Idaho, because we are the mighty CWI. Many of you signed the banner on your way in. If you have not, please stop by the lobby on your way out and please sign it. Oh, never mind, it's right here. You can come up right now and sign it. Who has not signed it? Okay, no. Look at that. Give yourself a hand. Well, I think we've got almost everybody on there. Our hope is to display this banner across multiple campuses. The banner will represent the mightiness of CWI, and the more signatures, the better. Hashtag mighty CWI has an important impact that we all stand united. United with the same passion, with the same supporting the same mission, and connecting with the community all together. Thank you all of you today, and thank you those who have made this will make this a fantastic year for us. I can't wait to hear about all your mighty hashtag moments, because there are going to be many of them. Thank you very, very much.
As we move into the employee recognition part of the address, we're going to recognize the staff and faculty of the month and also announce of the year. So That'll be exciting. And then, yeah. And after that, we will recognize the 5-year service awards, and we have the stars, which you can step up to the stage and accept at the end. We have 60-plus employees with 5-year awards, so that's awesome. And then we actually have a class of tenure service awards this year. So that's what we'll move to next, and then we'll do photos after all of the presentations. So if you're one of those, then please hang around with us, and we'll grab your photo. And I think we are ready to start. Stephanie.
Thank you. So it is time to recognize the Faculty of the Month winners from this past year. And if you would please come forward as I call your name to receive your certificate. Ryan Witt. Brian Kraus.
Hey, congratulations.
Malia Collins. Ken Manship.
Molly Collins. Candy Collins. Ken.
Doug Rapley. Sabina Omer. Justin Vance. Mackenzie Wood. Lindsay Walgren. Liza Long. Sherry Matthews. And Michelle Mahoney. Please join me in congratulating all of our amazing faculty and recipients of Faculty of the Month Awards. Brian, come on up. It's now time to recognize our Faculty of the Year recipient. This faculty member was forced to make a difficult decision 2 semesters ago when an adjunct instructor was not meeting our students' success standards. With only a few weeks left in the semester, they took on an additional 3 courses with tons of grading undone and a lot of unhappy students. They threw themselves into the work, got the students caught up, and had turned the class around. One student referred to this person as an angel for all the help they provided students. This faculty member began their career in education locally with the Meridian School District. Their task was teaching high school earth and space science and ecology. At CWI, they honed their skills to engage learners and make selling science their main priority. This person received their Bachelor of Science in Meteorology from St. Louis University in 2003 and a Master of Science in Geoscience Systems from Mississippi State in 2010. When not advocating for education, they spend their free time pursuing interests in outdoor sports like mountain biking, running, backpacking, and snowboarding. Please join me in congratulating the 2018 Faculty of the Year recipient, Doug Rapley, Chair of the Department of Education.
He didn't pick up his first certificate.
Okay, he's here. And I'll make sure he gets it. To miss, huh?
I'm Ellen Spencer. I'm the Vice President of Staff Senate this year, and I'm filling in for Elizabeth Ortiz, who is working at our one-stops and very, very busy this morning. Thank you all for being here. First, I'd like to give a big thanks to the Staff Senate Recognition Committee members for their hard work and making this program a success and all the new changes we have. I'd like all the staffs of the month. Can you hear me? Is this better? Okay. Not used. Thank you. Okay. I'm very honored to introduce all of our Staff of the Month recipients, and if you'd please come up as I call your name. August 2017, Grace Barnes, Administrative Assistant in Workforce Development. Okay. September 2017, Kathy Ownsman, Executive Assistant for VP Operations. Kathy, unfortunately, is no longer with us, and we miss her greatly. October 2017, Laura Moppin, Senior Specialist Student Accounts Receivable. November 2017, Ann Potcher, Manager 2, Lab Materials, Math and Science. December 2017, Kelly Crawford, Administrative Assistant 2, Law Enforcement Program, Law Enforcement. Here? Is she no longer with us? Okay. January 2018, Delynn Butte, Student Success Advisor, Student Advising and Success. February 2018, Bryson Caldwell, Web Services Manager, Communications and Marketing. March 2018, Erin Peterson, Student Success Advisor, Student Advising and Success. Technical difficulties. April 2018, Andrew Miller, Student Success Advisor, Student Advising and Success. May 2018, Katie Gepford, One Stop Senior Representative, Enrollment in One Stop. June 2018, Jaden Cordier, Senior Special Student Accounts Receivable. July 2018, Mike Kirkpatrick, Student Success Advisor, Student Advising and Success. I think he's advising and succeeding. So, okay. Out of this, we developed a committee that would pick the staff of the year. In each year this committee is formed. They review all 12 of the staff of the month stories for which they select a staff of the year recipient. But before the stories are presented to them, the stories are scrubbed of all identifying marks, and each individual is given a superhero name. This year's staff of the year winner is Arrow. Arrow delivers excellent customer service to the institution, to CWI, and most importantly, services to the student. Arrow has always put the students first, going to great lengths to ensure that they are able to enroll in the classes that they need, that they have completed all the paperwork required, and that the student stays enrolled and completes their degree. Arrow has shown respect to all they encounter, regardless of their background, with the purpose of helping them to stay on track, work towards and achieve their goals regardless of the obstacles, and then celebrate their accomplishments with them. Because of Arrow's care and attention, Arrow has garnered the respect of many at the CWI community. I'd like you to join me in congratulating the 2018 Staff of the Year, Delynn Butte. Thank you very much.
All right. Great job, all of you. Thank you, Ellen and Stephanie and faculty and staff senates for organizing all of that. All right. 5 years of service. A class of 60 plus employees. I think that says a lot. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
Thank you. This little gadget helps our interpreter. Thank you, technology. All right. So 5 years of service. If we could have everyone receiving a star and certificate, please stand up. It's a huge class this year. You know who you are, hopefully. All right. And we hope to see you in 5 years for the Tenure Award. So after, we're going to bring everyone up. You can grab your star and your certificate, and we'll take a photo. But if you'd like, you could all file across one by one, and we'll get the tenure ready. Well, I have PC standing up here, and I know they want to high five all of you, so let's go. We can do it fast. You can grab your star after if you want. Linda, let's keep going. Brian, we can do the stars after. All right, keep going. All right, way to put some style into it. All right, impressive group. All right, Brett, we want to see some action from you. There you go. I knew you'd have style up there. All right, and now we're going to start staging our tenure service recipients. If I could have Kim Betancourt, Connie Black, Luis Caloca, Autumn Gray, Debbie Jensen, Tracy Painter, start your journey towards stage left. And Mark Westcott is also part of this group, but is on his way to a threat assessment conference, and he was sincerely bummed out to miss this and wanted me to acknowledge that for him. All right, are we gonna start with Luis? All right, Luis, 10 years of service right here. So I'm totally putting her on the spot. I did not warn her, but give us something you remember about the first few days 10 years ago.
I know there was zero. The money.
And how does that look now?
It's just quite
a lot of payments coming
a
into
lot
the
of
office.
payments.
Yes.
Yes, so good.
All right. Thank you, Tracy. All right, this concludes the Employee Awards and Recognition portion of our address. Thank you all for this morning. And I believe we have a Faculty Senate meeting taking place after the break, and a few other things going on, a new faculty orientation. So grab your toolkit and your t-shirt on the way out. If you haven't had a chance, please sign the banner. And I believe Bert might want to do a send-off, but thanks again.
Thank you very much, and don't forget, let's make a statement this week about our students. We have 5 pantries that are looking for food. If you can bring anything in during this next week before our students come in, please bring them into the pantries. I think NCAB is the main building, but let's show our support for student hunger and making sure that we get that covered this next year. Thank you. Have a great year.